to be one of the biggest ecosystems in Europe. But did you know that not long ago there was actually nothing there? I was told so by Christoph, who's gonna teach us about Berlin.
Okay, hi, I'm Christoph, and I want to pitch you my new startup. It's called Berlin, and we're in the startup home as a service business. Before I talk about our product, I want to quickly give you a little bit of company history, okay? We were actually founded in 1237. We went pretty strong for a while there, but then we got the wrong CEO in 1933. So we almost went bankrupt in 1945. Thankfully, we got investors afterwards, they bailed us out, got rid of the CEO, gave us a new chance. But then they started fighting, so we had to pivot to do two different products for a while there, one for communists and one for capitalists. That was obviously bullshit because we lose our focus doing that. Thank God, in 1989, this ended, we got new investors in, and we started working towards the product that we have today. So what problem is our product solving today? The problem is clear. You know that working on the go is amazing, but once you really get serious about your startup, you need one place to get your team together and work from there. While, of course, there's other companies already offering this, I think none of them have totally nailed it, but we do nail it, and I'll tell you why. As a startup, you need amazing talent, and ideally, you get that talent by paying them peanuts. But that can't work if this is true in your city. So if this is true, then you don't get people because you can't get them cheap. Obviously, this also means that if there's good jobs in a city, people are going to work there and not at your startup. So that's bad. Also, let's talk about distractions. If you live in a city like this, how are you going to focus on your startup? Also, if it's just too pretty, if it's too sunny, or if there are other distractions, you're not going to get shit done, okay? But you need to do that for your startup. And also, who wants to do a startup in a city where you have to dress up all the time and look perfect? Sorry, Milano, but you're out. That doesn't work for me. I don't want to shower in the morning when I'm a founder. We have a solution to that problem. It's called Berlin, okay? Berlin, where dressing up is not a problem. Where too pretty is not a problem. Where too sunny definitely is not a problem. This is our beta. We still have some work to do on the front end, as you can see, but we have a very strong product vision, and it's gonna look amazing. There is definitely no good jobs in Berlin, so your employees are not gonna run away. Actually, our former mayor said Berlin is poor but sexy, and that's been the motto of the city ever since. Also, we don't want distractions, so we surrounded Berlin by this. There is no way you're going there on the weekend. You're coding. You're coding, focusing on your startup. The only thing you need, once in a while, a little bit of time to relax. For that, we have the best nightclubs in the world, okay? Berlin has always been a very creative city. People do creative shit there all the time. This guy did his best work in the 70s in Berlin. If he was able to do that, so can you. There's a ton of talent to hire. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong picture. Anyway, there's a ton of talent to hire in Berlin, and it's also very easy to get people to move to Berlin because everybody loves being there. Americans have always loved the city, right? So it's very easy to get American investors to come to Berlin, invest in your startup. But they might show up to your meeting totally hungover because of this, okay? That's the downside. Looking at location, Berlin is right in the middle of that map, which means you can get anywhere really fast. And this is only going to get better once we open our new airport in 2007. Oh, that didn't work. 12, 15, no. 2018, maybe it's going to open. In Berlin, 15 bucks buys you this, okay? Or rather, 11 bucks. So no water for 15 bucks in Berlin. I want to be honest with you. We still have some bugs. Our product isn't perfect. For one, most of our product works in the English language, but sometimes you will need German to deal with stuff in Berlin. And this being an actual German word, good luck, okay? Also, Germans are grumpy, as you know. They don't have a sense of humor at all. Deal with it. If you move to Berlin, you see a bus driver, don't talk to them, don't look at them, don't ignore them. They will be pissed off and they will be very rude. Also, we know we have too many hipsters, but we're working on all of those bugs. We're trying to get rid of them. You have to understand, Berlin is part of a bigger product package called Germany, right? But Berlin is not Germany. I can assure you, when you use our product Berlin, you don't have to use any of the weird features that the product Germany has, okay? So none of that. Our market is huge. It's basically 1 billion potential founders from around the world. If we can get only 1% of that to Berlin, it's gonna be super crowded, okay? So let's do that. Business model, very simple. Our product is free to use, but we have in-city purchases. So we will sell you anything from soft drinks to haircuts, and that's how we make our money. And if you sell your startup, we will take 50% of it, and we call it taxes. And yes, we pay our taxes in Germany, okay? Looking at the competition, I think this is very simple. Berlin is winning on that front. Now you're asking, do we have any traction? Yes, we already have 3,000 tech startups in Berlin. You wanna know, are they any good? They're fucking great, okay? Here's some of them, you might recognize the logos. Looking at the unicorns in Europe, we have quite a few of them. And let's be honest, what's going on down there, guys? You gotta pick it up, okay? We have an amazing team to run this startup, and we have an amazing advisory board that will help us along the way. Now for you, the question is simple. Do you wanna be this guy or that guy? It's your choice, okay? Thank you.
Thank you. So next up is a city maybe less known as a startup hub, but I think that this conference, as us being here, is a testament to that right now changing. And hopefully we'll see a lot of unicorns coming out of right here where we're standing. That is Barcelona. And we have a Scott with us, right here.